Holy hell, we're like a week away. I mean, I'm headlining the House of Comedy November 23rd. It's a Sunday over there in Arizona at 7 o'clock. Tickies are moving. Go ahead and get yours. I'm doing a full 45 minutes. Got a couple of my funny homies on the show. The ticket link is going to be in the bio to this video, my Instagram, and Eventbrite's and Goodwill links near you. Tell a friend. We'll see you there. www.patreon.com/The Modern Apes. I mean, the Patreon's as hot as it's ever been. We got Adventure Series vlogs on there. We got watch-alongs. We got deep dives. And if you want to get a little bit behind the curtain of the podcast, peel the onion back, if you will. Tristan, tell them what they win.
You win the internal affairs. The internal affairs is a very important subsect of the Patreon. Why is it important? It's because it's more money. And what we do there is we really peel back the onion. You get to learn all about what's going on in our lives personally.
Yep.
Danielle has gone to jail.
I'm going to court on Thursday. Join the internal affairs. Go ahead about the cast. Tomorrow's going to suck. All right, here we go. You ready? Hey, hot. Wow, what a switch. Just turn that on. Welcome back to another episode of the Modern Apes podcast. I'm your host, Daniel Bridge-Gadd. And guess what? We're live from the ever-glorious studio. Sitting to my right, as always, the Vampire King, King Possum, Lord Meerkat.
Lord
Meerkat.
I just a little meerkat.
Tristan Bowling, and I'm not off, but I'm adjacent today. How you doing?
Mushy.
Oh,
we're doing baby voice today, dude.
I hate that.
I'm going to do baby voice all over your ass. I'm going to kill you.
Something about that rubbed me extremely the wrong way.
What's your mayo?
Ew. Ugh, that weirds me out. I don't even like baby voice on a girl. When girls talking baby voice.
I want you to come inside me. I'm mad you didn't come in me.
No. Not that at all.
No, that's what Taylor does.
I meant, can you hand me the water bottle in a baby voice?
Taylor grabs her stuffy and she stomps her feet and she says, I want come inside me.
Well, there goes monetization, huh, folks? Dude, I've been having a day. You don't know how my day started?
Yeah.
I shit my pants.
No.
At like 6:30 in the morning.
What was the prior meal? What was the meal last night?
A Euro at 1 in the morning before that.
Yeah.
Extra red.
Yeah, you're going to get poo pants.
And I trusted a fart.
You're going to wake up with the brown demon in your room.
I trusted a fart too much. I was going commando in really baggy pajama pants too, so it wasn't contained. We didn't have the perimeter secured.
Yeah. No, there was a loose perimeter and some loose stool.
And I when you know it happens too, and like you don't want to move because you're like, maybe if I don't move, I won't feel where it's wet, and then there won't be a problem. And so I stayed silent and still for about a minute and a half. Then I moved one ass cheek. I go, damn, it's warm and wet. Fuck. So I had to get up.
Ew, dude.
I had to get up and do sheets. Then I had to shower. I'm planning on showering in the morning. It was a whole thing. Then I went to work.
You had poopy pants.
Huh?
You woke up poopy pantsed.
I did, and you never really recover from that either.
No, you can't go back to a full sleep after.
No, I had to get up, but I'm just like I was in my
with
process.
The big brown bear.
I was in my process of getting up. I had a you know how jarring that is.
You ever tango with the big brown bear?
Yeah, we did fucking 3 rounds of the salsa, and he beat me in the very end by the judges.
It's just Werner Herzog. It's like Grizzly Man. He's listening to the sound of you shitting your pants in your bed. And he just like takes off his headphones. He's like, no one should ever hear this.
Yeah, you know what's even more annoying? It wasn't so much that it was like, holy shit, just like diarrhea everywhere. It was just enough to become an issue. Because no one wants to say it, but there is an amount that's not an issue. There's an amount where you're just like, well, we're just dealing with it for what it is.
That is.
Maybe you go in and you throw a little wipe in, like you get some toilet paper and clean the action, but it doesn't require an entire shower because it never left.
That is
the contained area.
Beyond insanity.
No. When you're on the move, too, I had to be somewhere. Got places to be.
There's no way you can move and shake. There's no way you can hustle, grind, set your way out of shitting your pants.
I was waddling and gliding.
Yeah.
No, I had to take a full shower.
Yeah.
No good.
Then texting Taylor saying, it happened again.
Yeah, then after I took that shower, my stomach still isn't set, and I shit still damp, naked, out of the shower. So it was like the whole shower didn't count.
The worst thing ever is a post-shower shit.
By the way, this is all from 6:30 to 7:15. This is my first 45 minutes. I just woke up and go.
Yeah.
The whole day was going.
That's the way to put. No, you woke up like this. You woke up, and then you're like, something is wrong.
Yep.
And then you said, maybe not.
Yep.
And then the wind came and tickled that wet spot on your butt cheeks.
Lost about $7,000 worth of commission at work the following 3 hours. That was fun.
How'd you lose all that money in commission? That's a
client that I was working with decided that they didn't want to work with us anymore, and then so that just affected my bottom line.
Yeah,
which is great. And
that's a fireable offense.
On top of and on top of that, I think I'm coming down with a cold. What have you been doing?
I swear to God, if you get me sick right before
Shut
Skunk Fest,
up.
I'm gonna kill you.
I knew you were going to say that. First of all, you're
always. I let you hit my vape.
First of all, you're always kind of sick. Calm down. I haven't. And
you bastard.
This is a little bit more internal affairs.
You
Tristan
bastard.
spent the night at my house and got pissy that I woke him up at noon.
No, that was because Andrew took me on a Nothing Matters, Project X, let's just enjoy the city and nightlife.
Yeah, I didn't realize there were 19 people there. I thought it was you and him and maybe Haley.
No.
And then I looked and at first I go, man, I didn't catch the invite. And then I looked a little more and I go, that's the karaoke with 13 people.
Yeah, you would have not had as much. Maybe actually we would have gotten some cores in you and then you would have started having fun. The only issue was beforehand we went to a gay bar, which I'm pretty sure... I don't know if this was true,
all right,
but it seemed like every homosexual in the world was there because it was gridlock.
It's a gay bar in New York City.
Yeah, but it was like...
This is where they spawn. They come out of the ground like Middle Earth here.
Yeah.
Nothing? Fellas, come on.
No, I'm just trying to... Sorry, now I'm just imagining...
And the sheen from the slime in the sun makes a natural rainbow in the afterbirth.
Yeah, just like coming out like acrylics opening the thing. And you like start just voguing immediately.
Oh, I'm all slimy.
Ew. Get me out of the fucking ground.
Afterbirth.
Ew, Jesus. Hi. What's your name?
Right.
Oh, Saruman.
So you were in a gay bar, surprised by the amount of gay men in there.
Yeah, no.
Interesting take.
It was just like the square foot. I should have called the fire marshal, honestly. It did not seem safe.
You would have looked like such a Republican. If you go into a gay bar, you go, this isn't up to code. I'm calling the authorities.
I did check the water line.
Justice. I mean, I guess that's better than the way they handle gay clubs in Florida. Calling the police is the better option.
That was so long ago.
It happens a bunch. It's not one time.
No. Come on. The Florida one
like
was
there was the one time, but there was a second one. Just like a Florida gay bar. You know how like the rest of the country is dealing with a school shooting epidemic? The schools in Florida are fine because they got jits and YNs that go there. It's the gay bars that are the problem. You got no protection.
I was about to say, it's crazy when they're just like, mass shootings have changed a lot because you'll see like, oh man, mass shooting, you're like one fucking lone crazed gunman going on like a rampage. And then you're like, this is just two guys settling stuff and they happen to be 16.
Yeah. At a YN school?
Yeah. There would be
like
mass shooting in Oakland.
That's also why there's no mass shooting, because the dude taking his chemistry final next to you is A, failing, and also has a 45 tucked into his pants. So it's like, keep your shit together.
Yeah, that guy also, I feel like I would just, if I was like smarter than the average bear in like inner city school, I would just be doing like homework en masse and just have like a whole like fleet of 4.0 goons doing no homework that would just be like, please protect me.
That's what you want. Perish in front of me so you shall experience the glory that is Valhalla.
Yeah. What? I don't know. That'd be fun.
Fuck. All right. We're talking, I don't even know how I would describe, what? Did you raise your hand?
You're scaring me.
Shut up. I'm not sick. Look, I'm more mad than sick. I've had a day. We're talking... What, like best invention, greatest invention, favorable
first
technology?
Off, greatest invention. That's a hard one I would say wheel.
I would say oblong leather ball.
Pigskin is the greatest invention.
Depends if you're a red-blooded American. The fuck it is. The hell?
No, I would say when I proposed this topic to Daniel, I was saying generational inventions, like things that like defined a generation or like, you know, has changed, like the internet, iPhones.
Well, okay, I can find a way to loop my thing into that. My thing changed, American culture as a whole.
Freedom.
Yeah.
The invention of freedom.
The baby back rib.
Have you ever heard of a bloomin' onion?
Toby Keith, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
I'm doing football. Look,
come on, dude.
Why are you saying come on? I haven't done football.
You've done so many iterations of football. It's bananas.
Name it. Name it, because I haven't done one.
First off, when I asked you when we were going head to head with movie characters, you brought Coach Carter. Meanwhile, I brought Indiana Jones.
That's a basketball coach.
It's football adjacent. We've also done straight up a football. It's sports. We've done football episodes.
When? Name it. We've never done football.
You know I can't remember that. But
you know how long I've waited to do the history of football? And all it took was having no ideas and a shitty my pants morning.
Yeah.
For me to be like, I'm throwing in the towel. I can talk about this in my sleep.
All right. Well, tell me. Actually, we probably haven't gone. We've talked about like specific games. You talked about screw jobs. You've talked about stuff within
wrestling. We
I'm not screw jobs in the sense that like a team gets fucked over or something like that. We've done stuff within the confines of football, but we haven't done the history of how football came to be.
I mean,
I'm trying to buy you out right now.
Don't pop your shoulder out of socket.
I'm trying to buy you out. Okay.
Look, all right, so here's what we're talking about. I think that football revolutionized America as a whole, and it only got popular here because of the mindset that we have. Like, I work with a bunch of Euros, and they just don't even really comprehend what it is. They're just like, so they just run into each other and they bang around, and where's the pageantry? And it's just like, you couldn't understand what it means to take a country by force if your life depended on it, you fucking idiots. And it's strategic, and it brings like dudes of all sides. In every other sport, niggas are all the same size. In basketball, they're fucking ginormous. They have a range for sure, but it's like they're all huge. In football, you got a Darren Sproles size guy who's fucking 5'7", $175, and faster than all hell.
I know. I would like to see, this would be a really funny thing for the NFL to do. Like, just have it so the smallest guy on each team and the biggest guy on each team switch jerseys for a photo shoot.
They did that before.
So you could see like a fucking 400-pound just defensive lineman in like a punter's shirt.
They do that in fall camp a lot to try and like disguise themselves or like fuck around with the media. But yeah, then you got dudes that are like obviously fucking huge. There's a guy that I played with in college. His name's Vita Vey. He's like 6'5", 350-pound Polynesian guy that can sing like The Rock, but also is like...
That's not a... There's so many better Polynesian singers than The Rock.
Yeah, but he sings passably enough for a fucking Disney movie. What are you talking about?
I don't know.
Big kid.
Oh, that is...
This guy contributed to my CTE for sure.
I want to see him devour a pig roast.
There was one time we were in practice. I was on the scout team, and you're supposed to kind of let these guys win. It's a contradiction because the defensive coach wants you to make them look like retards so they can get the best look they can for Saturday.
Yeah.
And then the scout team coach just doesn't want to get yelled at because they're trying to get a promotion. So I made him miss once, and his coach got on his ass and was like, "You fucking suck." And he looked at me. He's like, "Good job, Bridge-Gadd. You do that again." And this motherfucker goes, "If you do that again, I will fucking kill you." And then we have to line up the same play over because the defense got it wrong. So they line it up again, and they're like, "Bridge-Gadd, do the exact same thing." And this motherfucker just grabs me with one arm and goes, "Yink, yink," and I get power slammed, and the back of my head hits the floor, and I smelled purple. I don't know if you've ever smelled purple before.
No.
Have you ever gotten like a real concussion?
Yeah, I've hit my head like skateboarding pretty hard.
It's like a drug, isn't it?
To where like I'm just like, I don't think this is good.
Yeah. You start trying to remember the morning prior, and you're like, what?
Yeah, no, it's bad news.
Why can I only think of Green Day lyrics right now?
Yeah, they should have like airbags in the helmets.
They tried. They're called Guardian caps. Can you pull up one of those? They look rickety retarded. They look like they let a special ed kid play on the team.
Maybe.
It's a Guardian helmet. They're trying to make them so everyone has to wear them in the NFL. Right now there's only a handful of guys, but it looks no bueno.
Yeah, but at the same time, you want to know something crazy?
He'll remember his grandkid's name?
Not only that, but you'll see this, and then we'll cut to like the Hall of Fame induction ceremony where he's walking and waving and making sentences. And then it hard cuts to all the, I don't know, guys who called him a pussy for wearing it in the crowd. Half of them are dead.
But you know how it doesn't really work that well? Because if it really worked that well, they'd make everyone do it. They don't. They're just like there's not enough science behind it.
I don't know. I think it's just like an aesthetic thing.
No, they're trying to have proof behind it because that's what it looks like on the inside. But the argument is you can only make hard material hitting hard material so safe. So they put soft material on the outside and also took everyone's nuts away in the process.
Not taking your nuts away.
You look like one of those stupid. You know how Gilly the Kid wears those like big Eagles hats, the oversized ones.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like, but in football, it's ugly as fuck.
Yeah, but when your gums are bleeding because you bit through your tongue because a defensive lineman absolutely took your top off.
You swallowed your nose from the inside. Tell me how that happened.
Yeah, when your orbital bone is like now renting space in the top of your cerebral. It's bad, dude.
Yeah, it's not great. Even the little hits too jostle your brain around. All right, let me give you a little bit of backstory. I'll give you the like traditional breakdown. So, football referred to simply as American football, which, by the way, it bothers me
Football.
so much to call it American.
That's why you call it football.
Yeah, well, the guys in my office, they're always like, "Oh, you're American football," and I go, "Buddy, this is I've never been more like rationalized in Americanism my entire life. This is the world. Everywhere else is just fine. It's you guys live in the suburbs of America. If you don't live in America, America is the city. If you live in fucking Taiwan or whatever, you just live in a suburb of America."
Well, what I'm originated in the 1880s in England as a slang abbreviation for the association football, which was created to distinguish it from rugby football. Yeah. So it was originally considered like rugby football, and then it transitioned to American football.
Ooh, well, association to a soccer and then to soccer by adding an er to the end, a common practice at the time for many words like rugger. Yeah, and only rugger. Thanks.
Yeah. Rugger, tugger, that's it. End of list.
And Al Sharpton. Anyway, so let's get into it.
Well, I feel like you would almost get like a little bit of sort of pride and condemnation where you're just like, this is American football. You're like, correct, because we're in America, and this is the real. Yeah.
It takes me everything to not just Eagle Squaw multiple times a day, because they'll say some stupid shit like they don't call bobbing. Can you look up what?
Do you know what you should say? Do you know what they call good food in your country? American food.
Yeah. Can you look up what the EU refers to as bobbing for apples? Because I thought this guy was calling me a slur. He was like, "Are you guys going fucking yada yada for apples?" I go, "Excuse me, what the fuck did you just say?"
Yeah.
They call.
Are you marrying the farmer's daughter for apples?
Yeah,
just be like, what the fuck?
What the fuck? It's something weird, and their accents all fucking fast and jittery. All right. Anyway, let me get back into football because there's. That I could go on this all day. So,
I did a podcast with Colum, and it was really funny hearing like the small like words that like absolutely cannot penetrate through the Irish accent.
Yeah, well, and he's Irish. Scottish is like a drunk Irishman. Yeah. Oh, known as duking or ducking. Yeah, that's what he was saying.
You going duking?
I was like, "You going fucking duking for apple?" I was like, "What the fuck does that mean?" He goes, "Duking." It's like, huh? He goes, "Bobbing, man, bobbing." He like did the American accent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, they put so like they spell the word.
I'm going down to the apple duke.
Yeah. Well,
I'm duking for apples.
Do you want to know something fun? They
take my son's head. I said, get a big one so I can make it into a pie. I duke your head.
Yeah. You know, my favorite thing is they bark like dogs in my office, but they do it with a Scottish accent still. So instead of going like
roof,
they go oh
roof. I'd say if my dog sounded like that, I'd put him down. Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. Unless you're a very specific Scottish terrier, just a black lab.
I saw the funniest video the other day. It was a black guy who got he got like a pit bull like aftermarket, and
what's the market?
It was someone else's dog.
Okay. I was gonna say, isn't it just your Mexican cousin?
It was him. Like, it was so funny because you could tell like it's a shitty iPhone, and he's like, "Man, I've been trying to talk to this dog for 2 weeks, and he ain't learned shit." I'm like, "Man, this dog don't know nothing." But damn, I just found out. He's like, "Hombre," and he just turned around. He's like, "This dog speaks Spanish." Like, this dog, I don't even know how to teach a dog English.
Also, you know, like there's certain dogs that you get from a breeder because you can't just like find them like an Irish wolfhound. Your buddy just doesn't sell those. Who the fuck is buying an on the books pit bull? Do you just get those?
No. There's like people who get very, very, very specific and into pit bull breeding.
I thought you just go on Facebook Marketplace. That's like the most commonplace dog.
No.
Every Mexican kid that I know that's made a bad decision and has a car they can't afford simultaneously also has 4 pit bull puppies they're always trying to get rid of.
Oh, I know. And do you know how much they're selling them for? Like $3,000.
That's how they think.
People buy them. It's crazy. If you have like like a purebred pit with like a really good coat and like have like all the like family history and lineage. That's probably like a $10,000 dog.
I have a buddy named Ricky. Shout out to Rick because you helped me for a sec when my parents kicked me out of the house. But also, he just kept breeding pit bulls and also getting different women pregnant. So there was always just...
I'm surrounded by coming babies.
There was just pregnant dogs. There were girls with stretch marks and pit bulls with saggy tits.
Girls on dogs.
I was like, and he just kept being like, dude, all I got to do is sell 2 of these, and I can afford to maybe buy into my mom's car, and then we're out of here. Once I can buy my mom out. Yeah, what's a pit bull going for?
Yeah, these are like are
$250. Oh, these are the low grade guys.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me. See, this is what I'm talking about.
Well, so there's no such thing as a purebred pit bull, it's saying.
Because they're
So are you saying I've been lied to?
Yes.
Are you saying I spent $20,000?
I think actually a pit bull's a mix between an American bully and something else.
That's how I got Gus. I thought it was a pit bull.
You were off.
Yeah, I was off by a lot.
Yeah, I think the purebred version is called an American bully, and they're a little bit shorter. And not as... pit bulls that people wanted to make them look scary. And if you have a pit bull and don't take the proper aesthetic looks to make it look scary, what do you even if your shit doesn't have spiked up fucking ears like that?
I know. Some people are like really mean where they'll clip the ears and the tail.
I'm missing part of my dick, nigga. That's not mean.
No, it's not. I can understand the testament there, I guess.
An ear?
But like sometimes there's like reasons for it because I know like with short-haired dogs they like trim their tails because when they get like they'll have long tails they'll wag
and bleed.
They'll hit and bleed. Yeah, which sounds like really not cool.
What do you think they do with the extra tail? You think it's good in like a stew? Right?
I know it's good in stew,
I know
Daniel.
it's great in stew. There's a whole continent of a billion people that have said so. Yeah, they chop there for aesthetic reasons to conform to certain breed standards to create a fierce. Yeah, they do that with
getting your ears cropped. That's fucked up.
You know how pit bulls are inherently like they're Mexicans. It'd be a black person if it was a dog, but it's also scary and like there it is right there. What do you call those?
Golden doodle?
No, shut up, nigga. No, a Doberman, is that what you call it?
The Doberman pinscher?
Yeah, those are the black people of the dog community, and
I don't know.
Not when the ears are low. When the ears are low,
I was about to say that guy.
That one right there, though. Maybe it's only because in Beverly Hills Chihuahua, that dog was voiced by Michael Clark Duncan.
I think that's the reason why you are drawing this association.
Don't worry, Poppy.
You're like, pit bulls are the Mexican ones, and I'm like, I don't know about that either.
Beverly Hills Chihuahua.
I'm sorry, I'm not caught
you tell me that also like George Lopez?
Yeah.
That was a good movie. All right, get back to football for 2 seconds.
Wait, was it though? But let's really put ourselves there. Was Beverly Hills Chihuahua
good? Beverly Hills Chihuahua 1 was good. 2 kind of fell off, and the straight to Walmart bin section 3 was fine. They replaced George Lopez
in third?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Beverly Hills Chihuahua?
And a TV show.
Isn't that the worst shit when you...
Yeah, oh yeah.
Chihuahua.
Wait, can you look up Beverly Hills Chihuahua 3? Is there actually one? I was kind of bullshitting. 4.
Oh.
I told you.
Fiesta?
I told you. They just started knocking kids out.
Damn.
And he's only 7 months old.
They said, what about Air Bud, but Mexican?
Yeah. What if we did Air Amigos?
Yeah.
This one has a better rating on Rotten Tomatoes than the first.
Well, because this one this is the straight to Walmart bin section. This went straight to Blu-ray back when that meant something.
Can you imagine just like you're, out shopping late because you just got home from your second job and you have to bring your dumbass kid and you're bringing him around like Walmart and then just by happenstance he sees a sequel to his favorite movie.
The sequel to the sequel.
Yeah, the sequel to the sequel of his favorite movie series. And he's like, I didn't even know about Beverly Hills Chihuahua 3. And I'm like, I don't think the world did. I think they're trying to keep it that way.
It's in a Walmart 3 for $5 bin.
And I don't know how to explain that to you properly.
They replaced the lead? I don't know if that means anything to you. I don't know if you respect cinema, you dumbass.
I'm just saying, look at all the other movies and then see how this one's in one of those like flip open clamshell clear crystal cases. It's different.
No, the only sometimes movies shitty.
Because I open this up and it has a guy's mixtape in it. I don't think there's anything called Beverly Hills Chihuahua 3.
Sometimes shitty franchises can go so bad for so long they reset almost to the original Like if they put out 2 more Beverly Hills Chihuahuas 5 and 6, and then the 7th one was just called Chihuahua, and they brought George Lopez back, masterpiece.
Damn, that's probably going to happen.
They've done that with like multiple franchises.
I think if George Lopez is really begging for a buck, he will team up with Disney to do the gritty reboot of Chihuahua.
And he doesn't have to show his face
where
anymore.
George Lopez's Chihuahua is battling ice in the streets of L.A.
Chihuahua.
Yeah.
He used to be a young, scrappy Chihuahua.
They deported my family, Holmes.
Oh, shit, bro.
Did you hear the ISIS is getting dog catchers?
They tried to come get me. I said, I got my papers. Fool.
said,
¿Sabes qué? I'm from here.
Suck my 30 cojones.
That would be so funny. Actually, I think he ends up being a cop in the second one. That'd be so funny if he just stays in the force and ends up like picking up a bunch of other Chihuahuas.
He gets in trouble for kneeling on a Doberman's neck.
But he's standing on it with all four paws.
Yeah. Cuts to him. Chihuahua.
Chihuahua.
Chavin, Chihuahua. Chauvin, or whatever. I'm sorry. That was a rude joke. That was a rude joke. I apologize. Lauren, my bad.
Lauren! I'll speed through this. American football evolved in the United States, originating from the sports of soccer and rugby. The first American football game was played on November 6th, 1869.
Why is it November 6th celebrated as a holiday? As football day?
Well, because it's not the game that you're thinking.
Yeah.
Real football didn't. People died. Like Title IX, the thing that we shall do a whole episode on one day that gives unequal rights to women who didn't deserve it. Follow your boy. That all came about because people were dying.
Honestly, it sounds like he's being extremely misogynistic, but he explained it to me, and it's kind of bullshit.
I'm so correct. It's crazy.
He explained it to me, and it's kind of bullshit.
It's kind of bullshit.
And like, come on.
Yeah, come on. Yeah, it came about because Penn and
Teller?
Yeah, Penn and Teller in 1901.
It's funny because Teller doesn't talk, but Penn does all the talking. They explain the magic.
Penn has a rocket on him.
I'm assuming.
And it's a cannon. No, basically people were dying. And then actually it was the ladies who unionized. And that was the creation of the NCAA because they were like, hey, our husbands are dying. Whose fault is this? And they're like, I don't know. You guys are, they basically said, you're employees of the school. And they go, actually, no, you're not. You're a student athlete. And that's where the NCAA started, not because dudes were dying. And so like they're like, oh, you guys are
dying in college?
Yeah.
Damn.
Because the game used to be different. The game used to be, there didn't used to be a line of scrimmage. The Walter Thorpe, who's credited with like the creation of football, and he also has an award in college and a bunch of stuff. He was the guy who invented the down system, the line of scrimmage, because they used to just have like rugby
Who
scrums.
invented the Down syndrome?
I don't know, but whoever did it on accident and wasn't aware enough to know they did it.
All I knew is that I swear to God, it was like a guy in a lab and he mixed sugar, spice, and everything nice.
That would be funny to like not know what Down syndrome is, and you see the first one, you go, "Hey, why is his face like that?" Yeah, that's Walter Thorpe. He's also Native American.
Brick shithouse.
Brick shithouse. I think his award is either
That's the face of a man who will call you a slur.
I'm sorry, Jim Thorpe. My bad. I was saying Walter Thorpe. There's the Walter Camp Award also. But Jim Thorpe was the original kind of creator of it. He also played and was a badass. I think he's 19 in that picture. Either way, he's playing football age, which means he can't be older than like 35 in that picture. And he looks, atrocious.
He looks like one of the Easter Island heads.
Dum dum.
Yeah, want some gum gum.
Yeah, but he was inventor of the line of scrimmage, the down system. I think he had a hand in the forward pass because the original version of football was just dudes with not even leather helmets on, just saggy pants and smoking cigarettes, and they would just run head first into each other, and dudes were getting fucked up and dying, and then they added the leather helmets, all those other stuff. A set of rule changes drawn up from 1880 onward by Walter Campbell, the father of American football, established concepts that would define the sport. From the snap, he invented that.
Chart is crazy.
Yeah.
It looks like when you first start out in a video game compared to like when you hit level 60.
Yeah. Have you ever seen the Packers version, their new version of the old vintage? Because they're like the oldest football team around.
Oh, really?
But they'll wear their 100-year jerseys, but in like the new thing.
Have they always been playing at Lambeau?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Yeah.
I saw a guy.
Look at that. They make the helmets look like leather helmets.
That's cool.
It's fucking swaggy. Yeah.
It looks like your helmet is a football. Mm-hmm. I like how they added the tiny penis for realistic.
Yeah, they didn't have to do that. They did for sure. They added mid-workout dick in there. They did not have to do that.
Yeah, that is a sweaty jock.
Yeah, so he added the forward pass. He added the neutral zone. American football is the most popular sport in the United States. The most popular form is a professional game. The number 2 sport in all of America, college football.
Damn.
And then basketball.
Fuck, really? Yeah, for sure. College game day is such a big thing. It took me until like I was in like my early to like mid 20s to realize how much like college football, because I didn't know that like traveling throughout the country, you just think that you forget about states. And
Some states aren't big college states either.
And some states don't even have football teams where college football is like their end all be all.
Nebraska has they've sold out every game, whether they are good or bad, for the last like 78 years. Their volleyball team did 92,000 tickets.
I remember you telling me that.
Because there's nothing to do.
Yeah,
it's like we can stare at corn and drink again, or I guess we could we could go watch the girls in booty shorts jump really high.
Yeah,
it's not bad. I don't even know like necessarily where I want to go with this. I guess my whole overarching argument is like, when pre-football, could you imagine a world where there was no football? Like, it's such an American identity. At least for like me who likes it, it's like Sunday, Monday, Wednesday night Maction. Thank you. The Mac is a conference. It's like the shittiest conference.
Yeah.
Wednesday night Maction. Thank you. Shout out to Marshall. And then
Mathers.
No, the football team. Actually, I think they're in the American Conference. I lied. I actually don't know who's in the MAC. That's how bad Wednesday night action is. But then you got Thursday night football, college games, Friday night fucking lights, which is
I was honestly surprised you didn't do the AFL.
Yeah, I thought about that, but then there's not enough meat on that bone.
Yeah, because then like Trump bought it and then did nothing with it.
Oh, you're thinking of the
XFL.
Well, the AFL was the American Football League that was around actually, because the AFL and the NFL used to be two separate entities.
Yeah.
And then there was the merger, and that's why like you have some of these like old teams that had like different names, or like the Cardinals used to be in Baltimore.
Yeah.
And then now they're in, or St. Louis, right? St. Louis. Maybe both. St. Louis, I know for sure. But like then they had the merger, and that was like the biggest thing in the world. If there was no football, my knees would work, but also like
true, you'd be a lot smarter.
If there was no football, also America would be the best soccer fucking country on earth. By the way, that's why I don't take it seriously, because it's like we have the best athletes by far and the best institution for farming.
We
athletes.
won the Women's Soccer World Cup not too long ago.
All right, you know what I'm saying.
But I'm just saying, it's like it's not. It's
yeah,
not
we got the
comparable.
best. We got the best B team, man. That's tremendous.
We got good girls. You don't even got good girls over there. We got all the good girls.
Yeah. Good girls, zero bad bitches on that team, though. A bunch of good girls.
Listen, I can't imagine if there was like the fucking Super Bowl for softball and
they have no.
Let's think about what
Look,
you're saying.
all I'm saying is if Kawhi, LeBron, and maybe fucking, I don't know, you throw Steph in there.
Dude, holy shit. In the same respect of having a Savannah Bananas for baseball, if they had like a baddies softball team, where it was like booty shirt softball.
No, that's where they missed the point with all these women's sports. I've been crying it from the rooftop for years. Women's football, but not this lingerie bimbo horseshit. These bitches can bang and they won't let them. See, that's stupid.
Stupid.
Also, turf burn on your fucking booty cheeks sounds horrible.
Yeah, that's no fun.
They're missing the mark. They thought that all dudes wanted. By the way, that's what cheerleaders are for. Still throw the girls with tits on the sideline.
And also, it is hysterical when you see the like 315-pound coaches that they hired to like try to wrangle the booty short.
And they coach them like men.
No,
too.
they coach them like men.
Sarah!
What the fuck are you doing, Sarah? What are you doing? Did you leave some in the locker room?
Yeah.
Because you're leaving it out on the field.
Meanwhile, this girl has pasties on. And
She's like, I was a stripper 9 minutes ago.
Yeah, I was going to say, not even used to be. I have a shift. I honestly, if this game goes to overtime, it affects my life.
Yeah, if this goes into, my pimp Jamiroquai will be so pissed.
If Jamiroquai, I swear to God, I got to get
And let me tell you, it's the real Jamiroquai.
Wow, this is a first in lingerie football. We've had a girl leave mid-game to go back to the street.
Yeah.
That would be, you see a pimp dragging her off the field, just a guy in purple walking to the 50-yard line.
Yeah. He's like, and on the field, is that a streaker?
Yeah.
Oh, nope. It is her boss.
Yeah, the head coach does nothing. He's like, yep, yeah, it's not my problem. Susie, you're in.
Yeah. Bench.
Here, yeah.
Come on.
No, but I want to see these hoes bang. Like, I want to legit give them the full field. Give them, and I know it's going to be a lesser version. Look, I understand that's my whole issue with female sports as a whole. Is we're basically patronizing them by just being like, like,
Do you know what I bet?
No one watches Bush League NASCAR. Those are cars that go slightly slower and the drivers are not as skilled. And it's not popular because it shouldn't be. It doesn't make any sense that the second best thing would be any sort of popular.
Well, what I'm thinking is it would definitely gain some steam if you're just like, holy shit, look at Cindy out of Arizona State, absolutely laid down this bitch.
That's what I'm saying, and they want to give them.
But also at the same time, like, you would need a sort of like level of body positivity that I feel like isn't achieved amongst women. To where like if like the defensive line catches the ball and runs it back into like the touchdown, is just like. You're not going to call her. You're like, look at big boy running down the field. Fridge is on
rumbling,
the
stumbling, bumbling.
You can't be that. Like,
so,
a brave woman. Look at her go.
We always
effortless on her feet.
They used to be a real problem with us because they don't advertise their weights. So, like any men's sport you go to, it'll say Bridge-Gadd 6'3", 210. Girl shit it'll just say the height. And every time when they would announce the starting lineups, we'd go to the basketball and soccer games. They'd be like, starting at fucking, wing 5-0, 100. They wouldn't announce her weight. And the dude, like the frat bros, would just yell their weight. Out of Sammamish, Washington, playing forward, 5'7", 177.
There's a carnival barker.
Yeah, what is that? Just screaming.
Step on up. I can guess anyone's weight. Guess you, too fat.
Yeah, there is. That's where, and the coaches aren't allowed to comment on their weight either. Like every day when I'd go into the facility, you had to weigh in, and they were like, if you were either over or under, depending on where they wanted you, you got in trouble. If you like weren't hitting your shit, they just have to like passive aggressively nudge them to get into better shape. And it's so funny that girls show up like fat to fall camp, and they'll be like, we're gonna need you to stay for some mandatory wind sprints. And they go, why? And you're like, because your bottom chin moved while you were talking to me, and we can't have that.
It's because I can smell the Wendy's in your pocket.
Yeah, I mean, that's just let these girls bang. All right, let me wrap up one thing on football, and then we'll call it a day. This is my love story to this. All right, look, let me tell you something. All right. Every day when you wake up and you go to whatever job you're going to, maybe you don't have a job and you're sleeping on your mom's couch, or maybe you do have a job but it doesn't pay enough so you're still sleeping on your mom's couch. Football is going to be there. When your girl breaks up with you, Chris Collinsworth's going to be there talking bullshit about some stuff he doesn't know on Sunday Night Football. I just showed him Chris Berman for the first time, right?
I'm not sure. Which one was it?
No, maybe I was showing Andrew. That's he could go all the
I've seen that.
What? They call him the Swami. The Swami will be there. College game day is better than it's ever been. I found my picture on that, by the way. God, it used to be hot. Pat McAfee has taken that thing to a fucking, I mean, the level that football is at right now is at a higher thing than it's ever been. Gambling is great. You can publicly gamble now. That's changing the game. And not even weird Kalshi gambling where you can gamble on like the number of divorces or fucking babies thrown in the trash can this year. Have you seen that?
Yeah, no, we were on it on the podcast. Remember? We brought up the Kalshi thing?
We did.
Yeah.
Either way, football will be there. And it's not going anywhere. No matter how much they try and pussify it and guardian cap it and throw flags where niggas barely touch anyone, it'll be there. Because if it's not, soccer will overtake the West. They're having the World Cup here, this year, next year? And it feels sacrilegious.
FIFA World Cup.
I know, and it makes me feel like I want to ride through town square being like the British are coming. It riles me up.
We should bring back the Vuvuzela.
What the fuck is that?
They did it for the... I think it was the Brazil.
Is that the thing you spin? It goes.
No. It's the one. It's the big plastic horn you blow and it goes. And everyone had one, and then like you would be like, "All right, let's go back to the stadium," and they'd be like, "It's really great here." It's like, bah!
I don't know this for sure, and I have absolutely no proof to back it up. But I'm pretty sure that's what the British surrendered to the Americans with when the war was over.
They offered them
cheerio, old hats or whatever, and they disappeared.
It's Vuvuzela.
Yeah, no. I don't understand soccer fandom at all. It seems like it's more about...
Honestly, that I bet there's a certain level of environmental decay that happened in whatever year this was due to the mass inclusion and then extinction of the Vuvuzela.
There's just an entire portion of the Red Sea that's floating Vuvuzelas.
Oh yeah, dude. That's like do you know that garbage island? That's the whole base layer is Vuvuzelas.
All the Vuvuzelas drifted to Puerto Rico. It's like they had a natural North Star.
Yeah. I'm home.
All right. Well, all right. That's football. Look, let me tell you. That's about as good as you're gonna get. I'm gonna die. That's about as good as you're gonna get today.
What I have is a
is chlamydia and way to hard launch it. What?
Yes. I'm dripping. But so what I have is what I like to think is a revolutionary device that might bring forth the very slow decay of like kind of the male kind of veracity that we've had throughout.
One of those dildos with the insertion part with the thumb part that goes like this.
The fleshlight was designed by Steve Shubin.
So close. I'm never close.
Yeah, the fleshlight was designed by Steve Shubin, who was granted a patent in July 1998 for his invention. Which, what a fun day at the patent office!
How do you
imagine you flipping through like the 19th new lawnmower at some trade show that some fucking yokel's trying to sell, and you're just like, Steve, let's see what you got today. Pussy in a can.
Roy, come over here. This young man has snatch in a box.
I can imagine this being like, yeah, come here.
Oh, you see, you take the best part of the woman, right? And you just throw everything else to the side.
Yeah.
Who would have thought?
No, so he sold the patent as a device for discrete sperm collection.
Hey, buddy, stop trying to fucking church it up. It's a place to dump your load on the go.
Yeah. No, it's discreet. Okay? Do you understand the discretion that comes with owning a fleshlight?
Maybe they started that way. Have you seen a fleshlight now? It looks like the base of a lightsaber.
We're going to get there. Shubin, this is fun. Shubin, a former member of SWAT team for the Los Angeles Police Department, previously had already filed a patent for his sex doll torso in 1995. So what you're saying is this guy...
Torso, it's not a fleshlight. Also, that guy looks like that really rich millionaire. What's his name? Richard Branson?
He looks like Richard Branson.
Yeah.
He looks like Richard Branson. Fuck. What's the name of the guy who played Hellboy?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And he's from... Yeah.
Yes.
He's from Sons of Anarchy, too.
Yeah, he looks like... he looks like they fucked. They both came into a fleshlight, and then both are in like 9 months later. I hope you know that you can get a fleshlight pregnant.
What does it spawn? Those little kid toys you used to get with the gel on the inside?
No, it's like a centaur where the back is plastic tube. The front. Nah, you gotta kill him quick.
Jesus Christ.
So it was marketed by Interactive Lifeforms LLC, just the coolest name. And I don't know why, but out of this entire article, this is the only link that seems to be pressed before. Why did I press it?
The fuck are you doing on your free time?
You're looking up fleshlight lore.
Ugh.
So it is named for the flesh-like material used in its inner sleeve, as well as the plastic case that houses the sleeve, which is fashioned to look like an oversized flashlight.
Uh-huh. It looks like a bicep. I mean, it doesn't look great. The front looks like a pussy, but the base is really jarring.
Yeah, no, it is scary. We have offended Ian.
I mean, you could just keep rolling.
I don't know what to do when he's not here.
Fuck, we need to look something up.
So there are several types of fleshlights that you can get. There is the mouth, the pussy, the butthole, and what appears to be just like a slot you'd put a coin into.
Yeah, but when are they going to sell the corner bend of an arm, you know?
I think there's places that got you for that.
Just the bend of it. Where can I get the back bend of a knee by chance? Asking for a friend.
Do you want to hear something really funny? When I was in middle school, I was like telling my dad, I'm like, I know this sounds gross, but I'm saving up money to like get a fleshlight. I want one for Christmas.
You told your parents this?
It was a prank. I was literally I was in the locker room with my buddies, and I'm like, I'm gonna tell them I want a fleshlight for Christmas. And then I was sending them like the Avatar models, which they have. That was a tie-in. I don't think James Cameron directly had, touch and go on that. I'm pretty sure it wasn't like...
What the fuck?
Dude, it was so funny because like I just texted my dad that, and then I was just playing like video games, and he came home from work, and he's like, "Hey man, are you like serious?" And I'm like, "No, dude, we're fucking with you." And he's like, "Oh, okay," because that's a really weird thing to ask your father. And I'm like,
"Yeah, well, for you."
And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm doing a bit." And
yeah, but you could have said yeah, and they would have helped you buy one. I'm pretty sure about it.
Is he gonna come back from getting milk?
He goes, "Is this what you feel like all the time?" Dad! Oh, shit.
You gotta open it.
I gave it a shot. I gave it a real shot.
Look who decided to show
Is that door double locked somehow? Is it locked from the inside and outside?
Yeah, what were you doing, Ian? I'm talking about handheld pussies, and you decided to leave?
I got summoned by Chris.
Oh, Big Daddy Chris, you say?
Dark Overlord.
The Dark Overlord Chris shine down from his tower.
Also, the way your mind works is absolutely crazy. You go, let's do groundbreaking technology. I had to search for 30 minutes until I finally landed on fucking football. And you go, portable pussy. Also, how'd you land on pocket pussy? Why is pocket? No one ever in the history of pocket pussies has ever once put it in their pocket.
Well, yeah, first off, it's not a pocket pussy. It's called a fleshlight. There's iterations that are just silicone based that are like, I guess, pocket adjacent. But I mean, if you got cargo pants and one of the pocket is dedicated to pussy, you're like, I guess the coolest guy I've ever met. Or
the original model is the one that looks like a flashlight.
Yeah, that's like the OG model. There's also the Tenga Easy on the Cap egg.
What?
Yeah.
Say that again.
Tenga Easy on the Cap egg.
What the fuck is that?
No, it was a really funny thing because it was a video you would pull up in high school where it was just being like, have you ever seen the Tenga egg? And they'd be like, no. And I'm like, oh, it's a really cool invention. Look at it. And it's like kind of this like product description. It's like a white sleek background. And then like, it's like, basically it's like, welcome to Tenga, easy on the cap egg. And they hide it the entire time. And they're like, first you remove the outer layer and then you see the like inside egg. And then it's like, apply the added lubricant to the egg, and you're like, immediately what? And he's like, slide the egg over the tip of your penis, and it just goes into like this whole like thing. It's very funny.
So it like vibrates?
No, it's just like a jelly egg. It looks honestly kind of like those chapsticks guys used to get from Sephora in high school.
Yeah, wait, so you just goosh into this?
Yeah, you goosh into it, then I assume flip it inside out and wash it in the dishwasher?
No, dude, you throw it away and don't call your mom for 2 weeks out of guilt and shame. That's crazy.
Just looking at an egg full with cum and just being like, am I a dad now?
That's so crazy.
So the inner sleeve is available with a vulva, anus, or mouth orifice in colors representing a variety of skin tones, as well
You
as
can get a vulva?
Yeah, you can get a vulva.
Been trying to hit one of those for years.
Yeah. So as well as see-through, you can go see-through. If you just want to see your dick through a fucking, that's so weird.
See through?
Oh, Xeno HRG or HDR, symbiotic pleasure.
Huh.
Don't you want a fucking alien thing?
Let me ask you this as a married guy.
I'm sure this is what H.R. Geiger really wanted when he was like, you know, people were inspired by his art. And he's like, I really hope this turns into a pussy.
Also, is this going direct to YouTube right now? Is this am I gonna have to blur
You're
this
gonna
out?
have to blur that.
All right,
that is a blur.
Let me make a note of my phone real quick so I remember there's fucking pocket pussies all over.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this: a pocket pussy doesn't seem. I know you're not a toys guy, but a pocket pussy doesn't seem like it's cheating. But would getting a specific, like I like Vicky Chase, the Asian chick. Wow, a lot of porn stars I know have pocket pussies. Would getting a specific pocket pussy be closer to cheat? That feels more like cheating.
Yeah. It would be crazy if your chick was just like, can you explain this to me? And you're like, what? And you're like, Vicky Chase?
What?
I can tell that pussy from anywhere.
I like her work.
Yeah. Let's separate the art from the artist here, babe.
Yeah. Speaking of toys, me and Taylor, when she comes down here this weekend, are going to a sex shop. Internal Affairs, ladies and gentlemen.
That's disgusting.
Hey, just because you don't like
I hate how you're getting your groove back in your late 20s.
I'm not getting it back. That shit never went nowhere, baby. What are you talking about? I'm just getting good. That's what they don't tell you about fucking being with someone for a long time. I've been fucking the same lady for a decade. We're great at it.
I can't wait to see you 25 years in. You're just being like, do you know how hard it is to find a load-bearing wall to put a sex swing in?
Where do you put a sex swing in a 2-bedroom small New York apartment with children? Answer me that.
Yeah. The thing is, what happens is you have a storage unit in Chelsea you don't tell anyone about.
Jesus Christ.
So the exact material used is kept a secret.
It's silicone.
No, but it's a certain silicone blend.
Oh, geez. God forbid someone gets Meemaw's recipe for pocket pussies.
It's kept in the same safe as the Koch brothers.
Yeah, what? That and Paula Deen's biscuit recipe. What the fuck are we talking about?
Alongside their classic collection, Fleshlight also introduced the freaking Alien collections, which
it was just a black pocket pussy. They didn't have to go.
No,
crazy.
it was Fleshlights of fantasy or sci-fi style designs that shield away from the conventional pornographic models traditionally used. So the girls' brand consists of masturbation sleeves molded from the bodies of pornographic actresses. Yeah. So a device called the Flesh Jack is a spin-off.
Maybe I don't want to go to a sex store. I'm not ready for all this. Dog, what the
Dude,
fuck is
it's
a
too
sex
much.
jack?
And take your sunglass off. Look directly at the sun.
Hey, Martin, go ahead and bring in the orgasm wench. Go, what? Oh, is that a boot hole?
No,
Is that a male's boot hole?
you can get one with balls on it. That's awesome, dude.
I want you to know we started this episode with football, and now we're looking at gay male boot holes.
Oh wait, do you know? Wait, go to the one where it shows the inside in like kind of like graphic in a infographic way. Up, yeah. Doesn't it look like? Do you remember that like Flash game, the world's hardest game, where you had to press it to the beat so you like avoided the spikes? That looks like the last level.
God,
Is the inside of this twink's butt.
that's Flappy Bird. If I
Alan Wernick, where are you? And if it's not dead, I'm surprised. So
Okay, well now that I've looked at gay dick for a while, that's not how I saw today going.
I mean, it's how you end every night.
Great, it gets worse.
So the Flesh Jack Boys and Flesh Jack Guys brands consists of masturbation sleeves, anal molds, and dildos molded from the bodies of gay pornographic actors. In 2017, however, Fleshlight collaborated with Dutch sex tech manufacturer KIIROO. Kiri.
I think it was like Supreme or something. I go, no way, they didn't Off-White collab.
Yeah, no, they collab with everything, dude. It's
Yeah.
crazy. So they manufactured a device called Fleshlight Launch, the Tesla of jerking off, which is
that
a
Bluetooth?
fleshlight sleeve while syncing with the adult entertainment or corresponding female toys. So you can Bluetooth sync your fleshlight to your phone.
So like for distance couples.
No, for the loneliest man alive. It's you connecting your phone to like a porn library.
I've always wished that could be a thing.
Yeah, it's basically your dick having a jukebox. Yeah.
So you can play a video and it basically
It strokes you to the rhythm and pace that you're watching it. And actually, thank you for bringing this up. It also goes to
We've made it, ladies and gentlemen. This is the future. You thought it was going to be flying cars and hoverboards. No, not so
you're
fast.
strapped to a milking machine.
Dude, could you imagine?
Wally was right, but it's way worse than you think.
Hold on. Yeah, it's not these guys sitting on hover chairs. It's a kid with a VR headset on watching VR porn synced up to...
That's not the only model. There's also the XT5 Auto Quickshot Stroker with 2 sleeves, 10 models, and 10 speeds.
They don't need all these words. That's so crazy.
So the highlights of this product are 10 modes for super stroking with adjustable speeds for each mode up to 70 strokes per minute. You're gonna rip your dick off.
Dude, we're just lucky that the term super soaker was already coined by a kid's toy. That'd be a female line.
Experience ultra long stroking.
Why are you reading it like you're trying to sell it to me?
Because I'm trying to get... Have you not understood what I'm doing in comedy? This is a direct career path to being on QVC.
Just the dildo guy?
Yeah. I'm trying to be on a home shopping network where I'm just going to be like, guys, we only got 20 minutes left on this deal. $19.99, 2 easy payments, free shipping just for
and
you.
the Patty Whacker Gulch Magulch 3000s, all yours.
Let me tell you, the precise fixed point stimulation allows you to target and intensify your simulation for a tailored jerking off experience. We have a caller on the line who said he just ordered 5.
Yeah. Hello, my name's Red.
Hey, can we keep the name part out of it?
He's all ganglanded, but you
Yeah.
can still see the thing going.
Yeah. It's just like in the background. Yeah.
I imagine it has a Jake brake on it, like a truck, where it just goes.
Now, Mr. Anonymous, you seem like a milker, and it seems like you have one of our models going in the background. Is that the XL4?
Actually, this is the R710, and I really like the compulsion speed on it. It's different from the R79 of last year's model. There's guys that are really like that.
Yeah,
You
dude.
ever seen the guys that go to sex shows?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I feel like they can just close the doors and burn that place down.
No, not sex shows. I take that back. At least sex shows, there's a payoff and there's something. I mean, like the porn star conventions where they just go take pictures with girls in bikinis.
No, that
basically.
is what I meant when I said those words.
That's a certain type of like. I don't know. We're dudes that are able to like get pussy if we wanted. There's really guys out there that like that is just not an option for them, and that's how you end up on the X7019 Mud Polar 4. And just like that's no good.
Yeah, no, it is. I brought that up. That is the long and short of the history of the Fleshlight. Came out in 1998, by the way, year of the Lord, when I was brought onto this earth. My dad could have shot one in there and said he put one in my mom. And that's why I'm here.
I don't like
because my dad resisted temptation.
I don't like thinking about. No, he didn't. He blasted off on your mom outside of a fucking Magic Kingdom parking lot.
But he also could have. First off, it was in the Epcot It was in the Epcot parking lot.
No, they were in the bowels of a fucking Disney park, and he blasted off in the bowels of your mom.
Yeah. It was during Wishes. Wishes.
Yeah, as the fireworks are going off to close the park. Your mom comes out adjusting her Mickey ears. She's like, "Oh, jeez,
oh, jeez." For what we just did in that bathroom, you need an Imagineer.
They switched. It got so hot and heavy. Your dad's in the Minnie ears and your mom's in the Mickeys. They're like, oh shit, sorry, Brandon.
We did Doggy on the Matterhorn.
I like it when she dresses up as Donald.
Do you know there's a basketball court on the top of the Matterhorn?
How do you know this?
It's just a fact.
Is there?
Yeah, there's a basketball court on the top of the Matterhorn. That
Disney's head's frozen in the fucking
literally look it up. Look up Matterhorn basketball court.
Nah, because if it was real, they would have done a fucking NCAA tournament game there by now.
A small basketball court exists inside the Matterhorn.
You didn't tell me it was a fucking poverty court. Nigga.
It's a half court on top of a man-made mountain in the middle of Anaheim, California.
This isn't a basketball court. It's a basement.
There's a 3-point shot.
The drunk developers they had a bigger basketball court in the office scene.
Well, guess what? Hey, pal, guess what? I'll see you on the fucking court, dude.
That's a wooden backboard stapled into a staircase. There's a basketball court in here, too.
It's in a man-made Germanic mountain in the middle of Anaheim, California.
What?
We can suspend disbelief a touch.
It's a pedophile den.
It's not a pedophile den. Don't you say that about it. Is that Jimmy Savile? That's a bad play. If that's Jimmy Savile, I might have to recheck the pedophile.
That looks like a place where kids go missing. You know how there's a certain number of kids that disappear at Disney every year?
If I woke up there, if I was at a bar and I woke up, I would give you a million guesses before I thought the top of the Matterhorn.
You go Disney World? They go, yeah.
They're like, close?
Close? Where is it at, actually?
You just like scratch the wall. Matterhorn.
Knew it.
Yeah. Oh, you think I'm new to this?
Jesus Christ.
I woke up fucking 3 feet deep back in Mr. Toad's Wild Ride 4 months ago.
You know far too much about Disney.
I know so much.
It's not great. Ian, where are we at time-wise? 58?
Dude, my mom, do you want to hear something fun? When she was working at Epcot, what they used to say for like the employees, Epcot stood for every paycheck comes on Thursday.
Oh.
Yeah. They had like weird like stuff. Dude, I'll just tell it. Have I told you about the Weenie Whacker story?
Don't talk about your mother that way.
No, this is how they met. She wasn't the Weenie Whacker. She was being wackied by the Weenier.
Yeah.
No, it was a guy who... and these are stories from my father, so he could be lying. It could be hyperbole. But I don't like to think he is. And if you call my dad a liar to me, I'll stab you. And so what it was an ex-Disney employee who like got fired and was like a little...
He got fired at a Chase Bank off premises.
He got fired. Yeah, I know, for real. And so like he got fired and he was a little sexual deviant boy. And so he's like, I know all the ins and the outs, like the back routes and like how to get from place to place. And so...
This isn't a fortress. It's fucking Epcot.
It is a fortress.
I've been to these places.
Do you know that Disney World has a completely underneath city?
I know, but I'm saying...
It's on one level.
It's not guarded by fucking goons with M16s. Like, it's Disney World. You could find a way to sneak into Disney World.
No, they make it extremely hard.
I bet you if we YouTubed it and you look, there's a girl with the stupid...
People have snuck into Disney World. I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm saying it's hard to do.
I'm not saying it's Astro World where they all kick down a wall and like stampede in. But I'm saying you really put some effort to it.
Yeah, of course. You can break in anywhere. Someone just stole the fucking jewels from the Louvre. Like, yeah, it's possible.
They say you take a ladder, you can get anywhere.
Yeah.
Just guys walk through with we're just going to take this for a little annual cleaning.
I know.
Right out.
I know. But then once you get in, what do you do with the ladder? No, Weenie Whacker. Let me get into this. So, guy, he was flashing. He would go, he'd wear something, go like blah, 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 and then like go and get out through like the side caveat doors. And then his last excursion of the Weenie Whacker was my dad. He calculated, he was like, All right, so he's waiting to get on the boat. He's going to try to pivot someone and like catch them on Tom Sawyer's Island. But we're going to have cast members there and like have them surround him. And so like he orchestrated to steal Team 6 and they caught the weenie whacker. And that was my dad's.
I like how you just made this place sound like the fortress in Russia. And you go, yeah, so the backup to catch the pedophile
it's 17 theater kids trying to tackle one guy.
Yeah, we let the guy who plays Aladdin, who's a little bit more jacked than the rest of everyone, handle it, I guess. Like, what
Yeah, Genie's ripping a burner. So he's on his 15.
I don't do physical contact, man.
Yeah.
You know that's not me.
You just imagine him just being like, Genie, can you help us out? He's like, fuck him, all blue, man.
Yeah, sorry. I got to sing you and Never Had a Friend in about 15 minutes. I can't get the makeup all fucked
hour
up.
and a half of makeup. You think I'm going to get fucking smudged?
You're going to fuck up the ponytail. This is an extension.
Yeah. I'm going to get came on? You know who I am?
That's not bad. You want me to fight in rolled-toed shoes? You ever try to do that?
First off, dude, imagine laying into someone and just dressed as the Genie, just being like, pulling them up and in their ear, just be like, you never had a friend like me, motherfucker. You ain't never had a friend.
You probably got to be in good shape. I take that back. There's a comedian in Phoenix who played the Genie on Broadway for 5 years, and he's not an in-shape person at all.
Well,
I don't know why I want my Genie jacked.
Yeah, that's a you thing.
No. The Genie's jacked in the movie.
No, he just has a large chest.
All right.
He just goes deep in. I mean, the rest of him is lamp.
Show me Genie flexing. I guarantee you he's an absolute brick shit house.
He's also not real. It's a Genie in a movie that came out in 1995.
So then why can't he be jacked if he's not real? Why can't he just be a sexual Adonis?
It's not canon.
It ruins the aesthetic.
It ruins the aesthetic. I won't have a hot Genie. You had your Will Smith Genie. You take him all the way to the bank.
No, you're right. It wouldn't have worked because...
we saw how it went with Will Smith Genie. He summoned another guy to be hot.
Oh. Yeah, he's not even hot. He's just burly. And he has a chin strap. I'm just noticing this.
Yeah, man.
This guy stinks.
Yeah, this is Middle East, dog.
See? Wait, what was that? All right, let's get to the Patreon names, ladies and gentlemen. Jesus Christ. As always, when you join the Patreon, we encourage you to change your name to something fun. Every week when we get some new patron members and people who change their names, we read them out. We appreciate you. This week we got...
I'm thinking about Aladdin, but if it was in Dagestan.
Isn't it?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, just like all the like died dudes who are like doing jujitsu rolling.
Yeah, I thought the Genie had a beard with no mustache. No? They're not.
Yeah.
All right. On the Patreon, we got Dubious, PJ Archuleta. A couple people haven't changed their name yet. Cowboy Daniel. Also, if you want your name to get read, Wednesday, Tuesday, update it. We'll read the new ones.
Wednesday, Tuesday, 6, 7.
I hate that so much.
I do it during a joke now, and it rips. It's unfortunate.
You have found a way to do 6, 7 in a joke. I mean,
have found a way.
You're a hack. That's crazy.
Life. Life
so crazy.
finds a way. Life.
That's better. That is your version of
finds a way.
Because you don't care, or I think can
they
comprehend
do Roman
politics.
herds.
What, retards?
No, I'm quoting Jurassic Park.
Oh, I mean, sweet Jesus. There's Luca McGee's back. Skankfest Nola, here I come. We got
Skankfest Nola. Shout out Patreon members, Skankfest Nola. I'll fucking see you there, dog.
We got make sure this guy plugs a podcast when he meets people, huh? We need all the help we can goddamn get. Carl, I shake the tip of my dick and frustratingly tell it to call me Daddy Goldthorpe.
You gotta respect your penis more than that, man. You really have to respect your penis.
Also, why is Carl's the only person who puts his first and last name in it, and I think it's so funny.
Because we are, dare I say it, his only friends.
Well, he needs to make sure it's... he's like a dead person. He needs to make sure someone says his name every so often so it stays.
Carl, if I'm really... I mean this when I say it to you, and it's not an insult, but I need you to be coming off with these off the cuff, because if you're putting real writing time into this, I'm sorry. It's not sad, but I want you to be doing more.
He's just in his room throwing a ball up against the wall.
Yeah, just being like, what the fuck, dude?
No, I went too dick heavy last week.
Too much.
All right, well, tell a friend about the cast. Buy tickets to the headlining show November 23rd in Phoenix.
Maybe I'll be there.
He won't. And I think that's about it. Tell a friend about the cast. Go Dogs. See you guys later.
Go Dogs.
Go Dogs. Go Dogs.